Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have a pretty cool video. I think many of you guys liked my previous video I did on companions. Now, companions is a big thing for many people. Everybody wants to know which one should I get, which one should I trade for. You want to get Sid and you don't know if Sid is good or not, because you might have started a little bit later. And because of that reason, I'm making an updated tier list for companions, since we got a bunch of new companions, not only from the battle pass, but we also got from a bunch of different things. Like we got a bunch of new raiders, we got a bunch of new legendaries, of just a bunch of new companions in general, and obviously secrets, which many of you guys are curious to see if they're good or not. In today's video, I'm gonna do a tier list, but before we start with anything, make sure you go down below and leave a like, subscribe, man. Let's try to hit 8,000 subscribers. That'd be insane. So if you guys want to join the family, just real quickly, just go ahead and subscribe, man. I do content on this game every time there's anything to report. And yeah, we also got a little small update. Okay, we got a small update, I'm not gonna lie. Fixes, bug fixes, and a couple of new additions. If you guys want to know exactly everything that's coming out, I can go ahead and show you, but I don't think it's that big of a deal to where I need to make a special video for it. I don't think many of you guys really need to know that, because it's really just a couple bugs here and there that are not really major, so I think it's okay. I don't think you guys need to know that, but just know that they did fix a bunch of bugs and added some really good features. So with that being said, though, let's get into the video. I really hope you find this video helpful, and let's get right to it. Now, I also need you guys' help real quick. So one of my friends made this intro for me. Let me know if y'all rock with it. 1 through 10 down in the comments. Let me know.
It's like it cause that shit inside my cup, come on. Okay, we can pull up quick and make it seem just like Madonna. It's going heat up around her. I got dollars, I tell baby I'm about business, pop your collar. I'm a problem since the day that I got in this, I've been ballin'.
Yokoso.
So yeah, boys, let me know what you think of that intro. Let me know if it's good, or if I should keep it, or if I should never use it again. Let me know. But with that being said, right here we have every major companion. Now, this goes from rare to, of course, secret. Now, in terms of secret, I have a little bit of stats from people that got it, that I'm gonna be telling you guys 1 and 2, rating them. But we're gonna start off with the rares. Now, the rares is obviously something that I feel like many of you guys can kind of understand, where it's good to a new player when it's bad to a pro player, you know what I mean? Because like obviously rares, legendaries are not going to be great for people who are playing this game non-stop. Let's start off with one of the rares. Let's go with Gong. Now Gong is a rarity of 10%. Now he increases the player strength and sword basic attack by 30%. Bonus is strength 45%, sword 40%. Overall, pretty bad of a unit, of a companion. I think honestly it's going in bad. I think that nobody should use them. I think nobody has a reason to use them, so I'm just gonna go and putting them in bad. Okay, guys. Next up is Rimuru. Now Rimuru is one of my favorite rares. It is my favorite rare because of just overall the possibilities for a new player to use it. I mean, I made Rimuru the whole time. I'm not gonna lie, it's very OP. Heals the player by 50% of their health when it falls below 10%, with a cooldown of 5 minutes. Okay, now 5 minutes is a long time. Now at the time when it first released, it was really overpowered, because it took 5 minutes to get to the boss again. Okay, now it's a lot quicker, so it's a lot more useless. So it's not going to be as good as the last tier list, but it is still very good. Okay, now 50% of your health is a lot. Okay, and it happens automatically when it falls above 10%, so you don't have to get hit for it to work. Very useful overall. If you're a new player, this like on world bosses, for example, this will be your MVP companion, and it's only a 10% unit, so you guaranteed to get it for a 10 spin, which I think goes to show OP it is for a new player. Now I'm gonna put it at mid though, because overall it is a mid compared to everybody else, but it's still really good. Okay, so it's gonna go on there. Let's go by these a little bit quicker so we don't waste too much time. Senju, I mean, not good at all. I mean, strength and energy based damage by 20%, reducing incoming, defense 50%. It's just not overall, just not good. I mean, me personally, I would not use them. Shanks, really good combo, honestly. I think it deserves a mid because it has a really good combo. I will say that much. I think as a new unit, it has defense and sword, which is good already, and 45% is a lot for a rare. And then also weapon basic damage by 30% and reduced damage you take by 20%. Very good. I think deserves the mid spot. Next up is Senju. Senju, strength and jump, terrible combination. Overall, just strength base power by 10%, not much, and 10% jump, pretty bad overall. Just going to go into bad. unfortunately. Let's move on to the legendaries. I think the legendaries is, you know, what you guys are looking forward to, a legendary and above. Let's go with Subra. Subra is, you know, defense and sword. Again, very good combination, very OP combination. Subra increases the player's health regeneration by 20%, increases the player's health regeneration by 50%. Very good, very strong. All in all, it's quite OP. You know, it's quite OP. I think that nobody will deny that. I think that it's pretty good because of obviously the combination, but also because of the power is just decent. It's not great, it's not a very good power, but it's just a good power, you know. I think I'm gonna put her at good. I think that's fair. Toasta, now Toasta, like, I'm not gonna explain much about this. I mean, it's just, you know, chance to dodge all incoming attacks and terrible training, so I'm just gonna put him at mid. 10% chance that Megi will set the enemy on fire. That's really good. That's really good. You know, for a 10-second cooldown, it's very OP. I think for PvP update it'll be amazing, so I'm gonna put it at good. You know, I think she's pretty good. Next up is Mama. Mama is the brand new one. Mama will let the player regain 50% HP when they are hit with a 60-second cooldown, so pretty bad power. Pretty bad power. Now 50% HP is not a lot, okay? It's not as much as you think it is, and you know, a minute cooldown is a lot. Now, in terms of energy and sword training, it's just not a good combo. I think I'm honestly gonna just put her at bad. I mean, she's pretty bad. Okay, next up, let's go to the mythicals. Start with Eddie. Now, Eddie increases the player's health by 25%, grants 50% buff attacks when health below 25%. Defense and sword, great combination. All in all, I really like Eddie because of that reason. I'm gonna put him at very good. Jojo, the only thing good about Jojo is that he has a 10% cooldown reduction on abilities. I think that's really good when you're farming. I think that's really good when you're fighting a boss. I think that's overall really good. Training wise, strength and endurance, okay combo, not great. So I'm just gonna put him at very good because of the power, and obviously, I mean, he still gets really high strength and endurance, so it's just not bad. Okay, so just very good. I think it's a fair spot. Next up, let's go with Minato. Minato gives players a 50% chance to dodge all incoming attacks, increasing walk speed. That doesn't really matter. In terms of bonuses, really bad. Bonus in energy, speed, and jump, not good. I mean, I personally don't think it's good. I personally don't think it's useful, but it's not bad if you're a new player. So because of that reason, I think it deserves a good. I think it deserves a good. Chakra training, and obviously the power is just okay. It's not great. Let's go with Ana. Ana is a brand new one. You know, chance of causing your attacks to stun enemies for 3 seconds every 30 seconds. Pretty bad. I mean, energy 70%, jump 55%. Just all in all, really bad. I don't really care for her. I think she's just pretty mediocre. I mean, good for chakra training, I guess, but like, I'm gonna put her at mid, honestly. Mahara, new limited, you know, from JJK. Strength and defense training, again, not a great combo. Not a great combo, but it's pretty good for defense. 4 seconds anti-stun period every 60 seconds, mid. And once every 60 seconds, you will heal the player's HP by 25%. Pretty decent. He further increases boss drop chance by 10%. All in all, though, I'm going to put him at, honestly, very good. I think that many people can agree that that is very OP, and that, you know, if you combine that with all the other passives and, you know, you add that, it's very good. It's a very good companion. Next up is Poseidon from the battle pass. You know, increases the player's health by 10%, pretty trash. Weapon base damage by 10% and weapon power damage by 15%. It's pretty bad overall. It might be good in the future when the PvP update drops, when there's new powers for swords. He'll be pretty decent. Right now, he's pretty bad. I'm gonna put him at good. I think he's good. I think he's pretty good. I think that he has a really set of abilities and all that, but his power drives him back a little bit because it's only sword, and sword is pretty bad. But all in all, I think he's just a good companion to have. Next up, let's go with exclusives. Exclusives, we got Lee and Hawk. Now, Lee, you get it from a code. Hawk, you get it from VIP Game Pass, if you didn't know. What I think of both of them, I'm not gonna put them on the tier list just because, like, you know, they're kind of just bad. I mean, like, they're pretty bad. I wouldn't use them at all, so I will put them at bad, so that's why I'm not gonna use them. Teach and Emperor Teach, they're the boss drop from, obviously, Blackbeard. So Teach actually is not that bad. Okay, Teach increases damage by 10%, 10% walk speed in boss area, increases boss drop by 5%. I mean, you know, really good, not bad. But defense and energy training is pretty bad. So I don't know. He's just pretty mid. I think he deserves, honestly, the mid position, because especially with the new ones that just released, I mean, it's pretty bad. Okay, so I'm gonna put him at mid. I don't think he's better than Ana, honestly, but I think he might be better than Ana when it comes to bosses, but that's about it. Next up, let's go with Emperor. Emperor is actually really OP. Increases damage by 30%, 20% walk speed in boss area, increases boss drop chance and value by 25%, which is insane, and 25% chance to trigger an AoE pull when hit. Defense and energy, again, not great, but it does have 100% energy, which is absurd. Okay, in terms of boss fighting, he is OP. He's OP in terms of boss fighting. I think everybody can agree on that, right? Another one is called, you know, Babe. It's from the Babe boss. Increases damage by 10%, 10% walk speed in boss area, increases boss drop. Yeah, pretty much identical to Teach. So he's gonna go back to mid, because he's pretty much identical. I also forgot to mention that Sid increases 35% universal damage by 10%, 10% dodge speed, increases boss loot drop rate by 10%, and has a 10% chance to trigger atomic when hit with a 90-second cooldown. Strength and sword, pretty bad combo. It is pretty strong. Okay, so overall Sid is going to go very good. And then finally, for the boss drops, we got Super Babe. Super Babe is, you know, obviously the Emperor Teach to Teach. Increase damage by 30%, increase boss drop chance and value by 25%. Every 45 seconds, the player would trigger an ape roar when attacked, while healing the player by 10% every 60 seconds. He's just a little bit better than Emperor Teach. He has 100% strength training and defense 75%. Yeah, not bad. Better than Emperor Teach, though. I will say that much. It's definitely better than Emperor Teach. Don't think anybody thinks that Emperor Teach is better, hopefully, but so I'm gonna put him right over here in OP. Definitely better than Emperor Teach, though, so he's gonna be above him, but still both of them are very good. And next up is Secret. Now, Demon Gallo, okay, increasing the player's universal damage by 25% when they are hit. Demon Gallo has a 20% chance to release a shockwave that stuns for 2.5 seconds with a 30-second cooldown. Strength is 100, defense is 70%. But that universal damage by 25%, that is very OP. Something that nobody has. And so he's going to go on the top of OP. I mean, he's just very overpowered. In terms of Broly, nobody really has a lot of information on him. You know, nobody has a lot of information on him. But what I gathered is the power seems to just be universal damage. You know, same as Demon. We don't know how much, but we do know that he does get, you know, universal damage. But everyone is saying who has it that he has a 75% strength, 75% durability, 100% chakra, and 50% sword. But in terms of buffs, in terms of the power, I don't know, but I do know that it's probably going to be universal damage. It's probably going to be other stuff. But for now, I'm going to put him in OP. We're going to put him under Demon Gallo, but who knows? His training is really OP though. That's all I know. And that's why he's going to go on the OP side. I think it's a perfect tier list. I think it's a great tier list. The only thing I would change is probably put Sid right here. You know, this is from best to worst. Left is best, right is worst in that category. I think this right here is perfect. You know, I think you could argue Eddie deserves to be lower. I don't know. I just prefer Eddie. Everything here seems good. Everything here seems good. And yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know if you guys think it's a W tier list or an L tier list. You know, let me know. I'm really curious what you guys have to say. Let me know what other videos you guys want. This video was highly recommended for me to do again because, you know, the other video, you guys loved it. So if you guys want another video, another updated video, just let me know, man. Let me know. Make sure you comment down below what you thought of my intro. Again, I need your help. But yeah, see you guys on the next one. Stay safe and peace out.